The Auditor General's report on Julian Cho Technical High School for the period April 2014 to September 2016 is 92 pages. It was presented to Prime Minister Dean Barrow on October 23, 2019, so one can assume that the Minister of Finance was aware that contracts for works issued by the administration of the high school totaling more than $2.2 million did not comply with the Finance and Audit Reform Act. According to the report, in some instances, numerous contracts were awarded to staff members of the institution. It says that vehicles and computers were purchased without the ministry's approval. A further look at the audit reveals that for the period in revision, $2,230,000 were incurred in capital works, services, and equipment for the high school. The contracts, which were not tendered, were issued to teachers employed at the institution. The majority of the contracts were not drawn up. Contracts awarded were never submitted to the Contractor General. Principal Dr. Simon Coc, the U.D.P. standard bearer for Toledo West, was interviewed about the contracts. He said that he was not aware of the requirements for contracts. Contracts to the tunes of tens of thousands of dollars were issued for classroom buildings to teachers. Table B shows a list of teachers who received contracts without vetting of the Contractor General. Raymond Coleman received 2 contracts totaling $123,000 for the construction of a student center and a classroom. Francisco Recinos received more than $700,000 for the 6th classroom project. Terman Salgado received $44,000, Oliver Garay received a total of $62,000, and Regina Hernandez received $20,000. Then there are the works contracted for which contracts were not drawn or vetted by the Contractor General. The list contains 12 names. Francisco Recinos received a total of $125,000. Regina Hernandez received more than $50,000. Franz Wheeler received $106,000 for road reconstruction. Harold Usher received $65,000. Jesus H. received $26,000. And Peter Ferrer received $29,000 for infrastructure works at the school. Tens of thousands of dollars in contracts were awarded without certification. Payment vouchers were signed by Principal Cho, approving the disbursements of funds. According to the audit, Francisco Recinos received a total of $1.1 million for works at the school. The works were poorly done. In classroom 6, the roof leaks. The vice principal, Vincent Lopez, received $12,000 for IT supplies, and Derek Borland received $104,000 for IT supplies and services. Vehicles and computers were purchased without the approval of the Ministry of Finance. Software installed on the computers included violent games such as Need for Speed, Halo, and Delta Force. Fuel totaling almost $60,000 was purchased over 2 years without the particulars of vehicle registration numbers. Teachers were given advances in salary without proper documentation. The audit also shows that 3 cell phones for Principal Coc and 2 vice principals were purchased at a cost of $12,000 each. Under the administration of Coc, the audit revealed a significant unaccounted expenditure of more than $2 million. Reporting for News 5, Hipolito, Novelo.